But nonetheless, today, of course, as you might see in front of you, there is a little thing we're going to play today. Sponsored by and made possible by Strategy. Once more, we shall thank him for that very much. And I have no idea what to expect, so that's always a good start. If I'm lucky, there's an auto button and I can use my smoke to hide my inexperience. Yes. As for what this is, well, I read the screaming very loudly. The stream description of it's by page, and I was like, that kind of thing is cool. When I put this up, I was like, let's click on it, and it's like, wow, look at this. This looks a lot more fancy than an actual pager, but it's cute. Cuteness aside, I have no opinion and no idea what we're getting into, so if this involves lots and lots of nakedness and Stretch goes like fuck you and bans me forever, you know who to blame. It's not me. It's not me, mind you, it's not me. It's Strategy's fault. And I'm sure he's going to take responsibility and pay me for the rest of my life or something. But yeah, we're just gonna get this, technically speaking, this is like the N-Gage or whatever the fuck it was called from Nokia. It looks like that phone. I want a hometta. Well, you get a hometta, then you get a nice little hometta while I prepare some smoke. A funny little thing there. Now, where's my hometta? There's my hometta. Yeah, you'll enjoy some 30 seconds of that while I start making a pipe. Starting off the new year well with some hometta. I was short. I'm not yet done. Doesn't really matter. Well, since I have looked at the options and saw that there's literally not much to do in here apart from, one.
I serve with pleasure.
Damn it, something. A visit in Englewood has decided to follow. Oh, that's very nice of you. Well, welcome to a new year of random language fails me. Yeah, random screams. Random screams indeed. Random streams is also an option, mind you. You could get one of those as well, but for the moment just count on the screams, I suppose. But no, thank you very much for following it. That's very nice, I appreciate it. Good way to start the new year. First day immediately get somebody to follow. That's good. It's appreciated. And where was I? Oh yeah, right. As I said, we have manifold options in the options menu. With that out of the way, I will just click on new game and let it run. Indeed. In case you wonder where this scream, this scream, this is going to stick now. This is not a stream any longer. This is just a scream. Yeah, this scream is sponsored by Strategy. He literally bought the game and he paid me to play it. So yeah, I have my own little sponsor basically. And little is a very, very, very underwhelming word for the amount of support he has given. So without much further ado, I'm gonna click the button.
Make no mistake.
And shut up, Uppercuss.
I'm a sociopath.
Who isn't? Well, some degree or
God,
another.
that sounded evil. Let's rewind a little. I grew up all over coastal America.
Huge.
House after restraining order, everything just kind of blends in. If the divorce rate is 50-50, my mom landed on tails like 8 times. So by the time I was 14, right? I moved from 7 different houses and attended 6 different school districts. After a while, you don't see a point in making friends. The Vitamin C graduation song? Yeah, I can't relate. But then one year, all of that almost changed. For the first time ever, I found myself in a school for 2 consecutive years, going on 3. And then I started turning pretty a month into high school, so the guys hitting on you social leverage was really awesome. The popular girls would talk to me all the time. They were just stupid.
You don't
like
say.
They'd always been pretty. Never left out. Never alone. And when I think about it, all the thinking I've ever done was when I was alone. I was nice about it and thought I'd always be nice about it. Finally in one place to build a steady reputation. And then life said, fuck that. My piece of shit gamer brother got us evicted for pirating breakbeat mixtapes. It's like not even good music. Anyway, so mom was crying, packing up the moving boxes. And that's when she told me, we're moving out of state. And I just got settled. I said, fuck you, I'm living with dad. He's just a neighborhood down. I put the boxes down, go over, knock on the door, and boom! A gunshot! My second Christmas killed himself. I walked in. Floor looked like a whole-ass video game, just blood everywhere. And get this, his suicide note was stuck to the fridge with a Cookie Monster magnet.
Nice.
All he wrote on it, Nicole's fault. I'm Nicole, by the way. Hi. What the fuck did I do to him? Maybe I missed the office softball game? Men are so into this revenge suicide thing.
Not really, but okay.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'm moving. Again. City, county, state. All the same fate. But I've always said that while leaving. This time, it's on arrival.
Well, that's one way to start, I suppose, a character introduction.
Hey, so for the senior prank this year, what if we like parked our cars where we don't usually park them?
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Yeah,
Jesus
math
Christ.
class this year with Mr. Burliday. Yeah, like, fuck Mr. Burliday, dude.
God, they are never funny. It's like the girls just laugh to avoid sexual assault.
I mean, to be fair, some cases they probably do. There was this whole thing about, how it is rather ingenious to invite girls to your yacht, because, well, you got them on your boat. What else are they gonna do? Say no? Ah. Okay, that was an introduction to a game I was not expecting. I'm amused. The question now is if they can keep the over-the-top going hard enough without making it completely ridiculous. And I do need to play around with my settings a little bit. I don't like getting, shouted in my ear first thing in the new year. Let's make this a little bit, quieter for my own, I don't even know what the UI volume would be. Probably the, we don't need that. I'm just gonna play around with this a little bit.
Hey, yo, you new to this educational prison?
Well, not bad.
Wow, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I'm getting into like humor and stuff. Anyway, you know anyone around here? Know where your classes are?
Actually, can I use...
No. I could show you around. Like a school tour. You want to do that? You have.
Is there a quick button I can use to pause? Because these motherfuckers keep talking like motherfuckers. I would like to interject sometimes. I mean, I could just let my mouse hover over there, but I would like that nice little quick button I can use. Is there one? You know what? This is gonna be the first Google search of the new year. Look, somebody else has already looked for it. That's not the right one. That's a very different game. Why does Google... Oh yeah, Google assumes I'm looking for a porn game, doesn't it? Fair enough, Google, fair enough. I do love it when Google is like, I know you better than you would like to admit, don't you? I mean, I can click on it with my mouse, that's cute, but, under the options I have...
For that.
Oh god, I have choices. Shit. Well, I mean, to be fair, this sort of a visual novel format would not work that well without choices. You want the school tour? Oh, fuck that. Why would I? Decline and go straight to class sounds... How should I play this? Should I play this like, you should, being better, straight and narrow kind of gal, or not? Questions. Also, need to find out, and also need to just take a moment to click over on the nice little Twitch thing and go like, are you going to work? Because I see the bitrate is all over the place. Okay, now it's stabilized. Always the case. If you look over, it stabilizes immediately, and then, once you're looking the other way again, it's getting back in. Well, yeah. Okay, so we can tell him to fuck off and disappear from class. Well, that's gonna make a good... Yeah, I'll be pretty fucking new at this school, shouldn't we, not mess around without... You know what, fuck it, we're just gonna go to class. We're gonna be nice here.
School tour, that sounds nicely mediocre, but I'm just gonna go to
Yeah.
class. See ya.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm Crispin, by the way. Yeah, we should hang out sometime. Yeah, okay. Oh,
Ah.
bye, yeah.
Oh, you must be new. Yes, please take a seat next to Jeffrey.
Hey.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey,
Dot,
so,
dot.
I guess...
Talk to the
I guess
shirt.
we're lab partners, huh?
Fair
I
enough.
guess.
Not a big talker, are ya?
I don't know you. Are you just chummy with everyone you meet?
Not everyone. But if they look the type to like anime, they may as well, right?
Oh, that's a
Sorry,
good point.
I look like I like anime? How do I fix that?
No, that's a good thing. It means you're cool and different.
And 300 pounds.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Was just converting British currency in my head.
Cool, see? Well, the teacher said I'm Jeffrey. What's your name?
The guy likes anime. I like anime. I don't see no reason to be mean to him. At least pretend to be nice.
Nicole, hi.
Huh. That's
That
a
smile
nice
though,
name.
she looks dead inside.
Thanks.
To put it mildly.
So, what animes do you like?
That's not open
Can't
dish
say I know
can
too many
yet.
Animes, but I'd like to learn. Which ones do you like?
Well, I don't really like some of the ones other guys like.
Oh, so you're like really into it. Really hip. You don't like the popular stuff?
Some are popular, but it's more the genre. A lot of anime is kung fu, laser beam action.
Hey,
I
action
like
animes
the
are pretty great.
animes with the girls.
So what do you like about him?
I don't know. They're just really cute.
There are some
I
cute
get
animes.
crushes on them.
I can confirm that.
You get
I know
crushes
some,
on
mind you.
cartoons? That's pretty cool.
Thanks, yeah. And something else, but I should probably keep it a secret.
Ah, I see you have discovered
Hey, no,
hentai
come on, tell me.
somewhere along the way.
I don't know. I just met you.
Here, let's make it two.
The good
You
old
carry
days.
the load on this science lab today,
And you find
I'll
out
keep your
that, you
secret
know,
safe forever,
A certain
I
amount of
swear.
Bible study is really, 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 really
Okay, that sounds like a fair deal
appreciated.
to me. I'll tell you at lunch.
a bit special.
Cool. I can't wait.
Now you just sit back. I'll get us an A for sure.
Well, I mean, a free A sounds pretty
Such
good.
a good job. I'm almost jealous, actually.
There's nothing to it. I could tutor you after school or something.
We'll worry about that later. So what were you gonna tell me in class?
Oh, about how nail polish remover can melt styrofoam.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Before that, the girls in your favorite animes?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, nail polish is pretty useful for many
well,
things.
I think they're really,
Not just the intended
really
purpose.
Cute.
Just to, keep in mind.
Sometimes more than cute.
Like all the way?
Well, a promise is a promise. I think some of them are very sexy.
That's the whole point.
like a
You know what
magnet,
edgy is, my friend.
Yeah, because their bodies are just so perfect.
Some of those fucking tits, I tell you,
Totally.
man.
They are drawn so perfect.
You don't think that's weird, right?
No, it's perfectly normal. I think. Can't really check right now.
Thanks. And sometimes when I'm pent up, I pause the anime at certain frames and I
I mean, it's just desperate. Come on,
you
man.
know,
The world is full of hentai at this point.
kinda like, you know.
Although, to be fair, that's probably not a topic you should discuss with somebody you have just met.
Oh.
Seems a bit
To
over-indulgent.
completion?
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. It's so great that you do that.
Oh, thanks. You're the first girl I ever told that to.
I wonder why you thought
I
that was
like you,
appropriate.
Nicole. Can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, tonight, tell those girls I said hi.
Okay. Anything for you, Nicole.
Hey, sorry, but do we have to go to a homeroom first?
Very
Or can
for
we just go
information.
straight to first period?
No, it's okay. Yeah, first period. There's no homeroom here. You're new?
Nosh.
Yeah, it's my second day. I wish all schools were just built the same so it wouldn't be a learning curve every time I moved.
Oh, are you a military kid?
If hoeing's a battlefield, then yes. My mom divorces and moves a lot.
Well, how do you think all schools should be built?
Geometrically, all the same, with universal room numbering. Oh, and make them all just one floor. 2 flights is confusing.
That would be kind of nice,
How are
actually.
we gonna push
I can
fat
see that.
kids down the stairs?
Fuck, you're right. What's your name?
Jekka, what's yours?
What a
Nicole.
name?
Why'd your parents name you Jekka?
Good
Oh
question.
no, they called me Jessica, but I started doing Jekka for short. Also, Jessica's a name that just screams married at 20.
Oh yeah, marriage sucks. Never doing it.
I'd rather say no.
Whenever I play fuck, marry, kill, I answer fuck marriage and kill myself.
Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Oh fuck, I forgot.
Do you know each other?
No, not really.
Of course we do. I met Nicole yesterday in science class. Then we had lunch together and talked about anime.
Wow, Nicole, you're kinda less cool now.
Well, that's
What?
one way to lose
No, he's just making shit up.
Anyway, I gotta get to class now. I'll leave you to
appreciation, I
your
suppose.
anime talk.
Thanks, yeah, we go pretty deep with it.
How did fucking with you backfire that hard?
Oh,
What
come
do you
on,
mean?
lady. There was topics to talk
Sorry,
about.
that was a
I could
delayed
indulge you
response to an ex.
right
The
about now.
PTSD just brought it out of me.
Cool. So where are you headed for class, Nicole?
I have choices again. I think I will use every single opportunity I have when choices come up to randomly talk, because otherwise I would need to talk over the characters, and that's kind of mean, isn't it? So after all, some poor asshole had to do all the voice work for this. I must admit I probably had some fun with that. But hey, what's topics in anime to talk about? In fact, I just recently had a nice opportunity to rewatch some of the old shit. Vision of Escaflow, to be precise. Still goes fucking hard, man. Really does. There's no questions there. Just game, I mean, since I have no preference and no point of contention, I will just do as you say. I mean, that's what you wanted, so we'll go to gym class. But yeah, in case you need to get some anime fix, Vision of Escaflow, pretty great. Can endorse. Can endorse very much. Now, a bit more coffee and then we shall continue. This game is actually great for my smoking habits, because now I can just sit here and carefully prepare another, a pipe or two while I let this game just run, which actually is pretty damn great for me. Especially because apparently, well, at least for, the moment we're at now, everything has been voiced, which is great. Well, gym class it shall be. Enjoy.
Look, it's the first day. No funny guys, no comedians, no bringers of the ha-ha, okay? This year's gym class isn't last year's gym class. Really buckle down on physical fitness.
I'm fit as fuck. I ain't buckling shit.
Young lady, what's your name?
Nicole, you want my phone number too?
This is only the first class, Nicole. You won't be a problem all year, will you?
No, sorry.
Good. Now everybody better dress out every class. If you don't, it's a 0. Hit the locker rooms. I'll see you back here in 10.
Why the fuck would we sit it out? Some exercise seems like a good start, doesn't it? Get changed.
Where the hell did I put the shirt? Why does it even need the school logo? I'll just bring my own shitty shirts.
But you get free clothing.
Having trouble, Nicole?
Don't complain.
You can't be in here.
Saw you were lagging behind. I thought you might need a spare shirt.
Oh, thanks.
Made it appropriate, but okay.
Stop looking. Now, please.
You know something? You're feisty. I like that in my female students.
I got a feeling you like something else in your female students too.
Pretty sticky,
Just
yeah.
snap back like that. I like it. It's sexy.
You are saying this to a 16-year-old in the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
Come on, what's age? Look at you. You're mature enough.
Sure, literally. Why is that even an option? Jesus Christ. Hey, we're going deep and hard, aren't we? Jesus Christ. I have a distinct feeling I do not wish to humor a fucking pedophile. The fact that stuff like this actually happens does make you wonder what's the vetting process for getting, hired as a fucking teacher at a school. You would assume, I would make sure that certain people with certain proclivities would be shot at the door, not let in and allowed to teach. Well, I think screaming as loud as is the only real option here, I'm sorry to say.
The gym teacher's trying to fuck!
Honey, quiet down
Well.
there. I need this job.
He won't get his hands off this minor ass! Oh my god, what are you doing in the girls' locker room?
A good question.
Were you really grabbing some minor ass?
Minor is in underage. I think my ass is pretty major, to be honest.
I've been at this school for 15 years. No one will believe you.
The security cameras will.
I knew installing those security cameras would screw me over.
Idiot.
This might sound fucked up, but I'm almost happy our gym.
I will say, I've seen enough hentai plots to go precisely this way, mind you. That's not something I haven't seen before. I always wondered, is it really a good idea to install a spy camera? I mean, there's a lot of risk involved in it. A, you need to get it in there without getting caught, and B, that means there's going to be a camera rolling in there. Are you sure it's a good idea in a room where you're going to potentially, get into the act? I know this whole idea, trying to blackmail somebody with a smexy video of them is an option, but just to make sure everybody understands, hentai plots are hentai plots for a reason. You're not supposed to try it.
Teacher was a pedophile.
I'm definitely happy our gym teacher was a pedophile. Do you see all this cool shit we bought?
Yeah, the settlement money is pretty nice.
My mom was like, oh, it's hush money. I'm like, whatever. The media wouldn't pay us nearly this much.
Who needs morals when you have designer?
A very much realistic perspective, but not necessarily a wrong perspective, If you can profit off something, not bad, not bad.
How's school going?
Like, academically or socially?
Everything, anything.
Honestly, it's going pretty good.
Oh, that's great to hear. I know moving schools can be hard.
And if I cared, it absolutely would be. But Mom, I figured out that if you just don't engage with other people's emotions or desires, nothing's a burden.
Excuse me?
Like, I'll put it like this. Anytime a guy asks for my company, asks me out, asks for anything, and I make decisions entirely for myself, not concerned with their feelings, there's no stress.
Honey,
With
that
perspective.
sounds a little mean-spirited, don't you think?
Yeah, well, what's the alternative? Being used to do shit? People, especially men, are the perfect pawns when you don't give a fuck about them or whatever they want.
And also lots
I
of them are
won't
willing
argue.
pawns.
I'll just hope you learn how to interact like a human being when you're a senior.
So you're telling me it's a requirement for women to be pushovers or we're sociopathic? What the fuck happened to feminism, Mom?
Nicole, I don't know any woman who actively considers feminism. We vote and work. It's just a fun thing to say.
Okay, well, fuck feminism. I'm starting Nicoleism.
Nicoleism.
Yeah, the main concept is girls removing all emotional attachment from anyone.
I'm sure you'll meet a nice boy soon and you'll be all over this.
How can I meet a nice boy when all men are just rapists and pedophiles? Is fucking kids nice, Mom?
This conversation is over.
That's one hell of a conversation to have with your parent. Also, a rather extremist worldview.
And so you see, the aperture actually gets wider the lower the f-stop gets.
Did I really forget my eyeliner?
Ahem. Ahem.
Did you really need that cough like that? It's kind of annoying.
This isn't cosmetics class, Nicole.
I know that.
So pay attention to the photography lecture in photography class.
Seems
We'll be done in
reasonable.
like 2 seconds. Just calm down.
Now, Nicole.
Passive aggressive eye roll. You do realize you're in school, you're supposed to be following the teacher's orders. Unless they're a pedophile, in which case you're free to scream. But for the most part, we'll play along. Good girl. Actually, no, this girl is absolutely the non-definition of a good girl. Her idea of interacting with people seems to be, oh, wait a second, manipulative, which is very much so what women do, so... I'll take it back, she's a pretty fine female specimen in the process of growing up into one. By the way, yes, there are many men who are quite willing pawns to every last desire a female might have. Mostly for the idea of getting something out of that. Mostly something that lies between the legs of said female, so, yeah, I mean, some men do really need to remember that they do have a balls between the legs. It's rather helpful in your interactions with anyone. Not just women, but also with women. Well,
Okay, fine.
Wonderful. As I was saying...
You can't talk like that to her.
no, he
I
can, he's a
talk
teacher.
any way I like, Jessica.
But that's not
That's
true.
not my name. See? You don't respect any of the girls. A guy could just whip his dick out in here and you just politely say, that's enough.
You're on thin ice right now.
You're on your 4th wife right now because you couldn't make it as a photographer.
I heard it was only 3.
That's it. Both of you have detention this afternoon.
Great.
Actually, if I were the teacher who would talk like me, I would be like, well,
I see you two every week.
we can get you out of the
Swear
school
to
pretty
God,
easy.
It wasn't even our fault.
What she said, except for the swear to God part. I'd like to think God isn't keeping tabs on 17-year-old girls.
Oh, so in your spiritual worldview, God only keeps tabs on fully matured women?
Yeah,
That
Miss
principle,
Lynn,
though,
back
pretty
the
hot.
divine
I'd
ass
bang that.
up.
Enough! When it comes to repeat offenders, it's no longer a them problem, it's a you problem.
You don't say.
Yeah, I really don't see what you're getting at.
Would either of you like to explain to me why you're in my office from photography yet again?
Nicole?
What?
Yes, Nicole. Do tell.
Do tell indeed. Lie, lies. I mean, We'll just pretend to be sorry. That's usually how that works. Honestly, if you learn on a very early age that you can get, well, not away with murder, but you can get away with pretty much if you just learn how to say a proper sorry, even if you don't mean it, that's going to be rather advantageous for the rest of your life. Believe you me, a good, solid, excuse me, it's all my fault can work wonders for your reputation. Even if it's not technically your fault, mind you.
So fuck photography.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mr. White acts like his class is so goddamn important. We can take pictures with a camera phone. Who even needs a camera anymore?
Oh no, this one is just a camera.
Men who teach electives get so insecure when they realize they can't stop anyone from graduating.
Bitch, be happy anyone even took your class.
It's an art course anyway, like doing your makeup's a huge step down.
What's up, you whores?
Well,
Wow.
that's an introduction.
Tyler.
You shit-talking Mr. White? Yeah, he probably deserves it.
What do you want?
Alright, damn.
Indeed.
Did you guys get an invite
It's
to
all
Kelly's pool
diplomacy at
party?
this point.
It's October.
No, her parents are like really rich. It's Glaston and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
the pool
good.
Stuff is sick. They got those 4-foot-long syringe water gun things.
What are you, 10?
Whatever, just a little
Hey,
fun on the side.
water guns are
Thinking
fucking
of
fun, bitch.
I've been here for a year and never once heard of someone having sex with you.
I've been here since 3rd grade and haven't heard it.
Nuh-uh. Remember freshman year with Jenny Fillmore?
She was unconscious. How do you still brag about that?
Yeah.
You're like the reason they have women's college.
Okay, old news, whatever. You have invites or not?
Yeah.
Me too.
How did you get one? You haven't even been here that long.
Because I have a nice face and I'm not fat.
Okay,
kinda works for a
can I
pool
tag
party, yeah.
along with you guys? This weekend's gonna be so boring if I can't go.
I don't want to be responsible for you ruining the party, but I also don't want to be responsible for you crashing it out of roid rage. Nicole's choice.
Fine.
Fuck,
Nicole,
bitch. Make your
I
own
know I called
choices.
you a whore like 2 minutes ago, but could you let me go with you just this once?
I mean, yeah, I'm kinda, somewhat worried about this whole fucking unconscious girl. That kinda seems a bit over the top. I don't get it, all fucking teenagers. Stories happen, believe you me. And lots of these stories should really not be repeated at any point in the further life of anyone. For good reason. But alas. On one condition, that sounds reasonable. Yes, let's get something out of this. Let's really get something out of this.
Maybe. But you need a conversation starter if we're gonna justify bringing you.
Like what?
Do something impressive this week. Like,
Put something funny on YouTube.
yeah, actually, not a bad idea. Then everybody can watch it at the party.
A video of what though?
Good question,
You know
isn't
where
it?
photography is?
At magazine studios, duh.
No, dipshit, the photography classroom.
Yeah, what about it?
The darkroom has a whole bunch of really delicate and expensive equipment. Make a video of you just destroying that shit.
That's a very stupid
Oh,
idea.
really? What do you think, Jekka?
I think Mr. White's reaction would be funnier than the video itself, so go for it.
Fine,
Yeah,
you're on.
tell me yourself
See you
committing
there
a
this
crime.
weekend.
That's smart.
Making friends.
It's amazing
he's
how
not
men
the
will do
smartest, is he?
anything just to see us with less clothes on.
Yeah, it's like there's laws for it or something.
I mean, yes, that's kind of one of the natural laws. Actually, men will do quite a bit to see you in less clothing. Ideally, no clothing at all. It's one of those things,
Going to a
man.
Yeah.
We do
I
some
don't
stupid
know,
things.
maybe. I can't find anything to
What?
wear.
No.
I could help you out with that.
It is what it is.
sell bikinis?
Of course not. But swing by my office later and we can take some measurements for the Home Ec Sewing Club. We'll make sure it fits flawlessly to your every curve.
Gee, thanks. I'll see you there, maybe.
Have a good day at school.
That's an interesting offer.
Did he just say your every curve?
Yeah, is he allowed to say that?
Probably not,
You
no.
guys freaking out
No,
about
no, probably
I
not.
think the counselor might have made an advance at me.
He literally asked you to go to his office, get naked, and be measured.
Pretty much, yeah.
What else is new?
What?
You've gone here longer than me. How did you not notice?
To be fair, he's kind of subtle about it.
He's what I
That
call
was not
a
subtle at
marathon
all.
pedophile.
Sorry, but what the fuck is a marathon pedophile?
He tries to make you question society's hatred of pedophilia before he actually molests you. Then you'll feel bad if you tell on him afterward.
So he guilts you so he can make a routine out of it.
Exactly. A predator that plays the long game. A marathon pedophile.
That's a new word I
That's
learned.
3 levels worse than what I thought he was gonna do.
Why
Interesting.
do people want to measure you anyway?
For a bikini to wear at Kelly's pool party, he'd have Home Ec make it.
Home ec? What are they gonna make? A fucking felt bathing suit?
I didn't say I was gonna do it. But yeah, I'd probably fall apart after a lap in the pool anyway.
Excuse me? You planned on swimming at a pool party?
What
But
do
swimming
you
is
do at a
fun.
pool party?
Sit around and look cute.
Same.
Girls. Disgusting.
God damn it! Why are they still using combination locks? The school's soft. No one steals shit anyway.
You still aren't dressed?
Yeah, they need thumbprint scanners or some shit. It's 2008. Isn't it the future by now? You're gonna be late.
Oh, those work
No
actually like
shit.
shit.
How
The
many
thumbprint scanners. I've had the pleasure to dealing with
How'd
that.
you get in here?
There's no lock on the doors. Saw it as a great opportunity for an A+ in street photography.
That ain't
Did
streets.
cartoons tell you to do this?
Anime?
Why didn't anime tell you to screenshot a cam girl in public or something?
Oh, Nicole. If your brain was as big as your ample breasts, then maybe you'd understand.
Also, that camera
Do you
looks
think you're cool
weirdly
right now?
inserted there.
You're a freak. Not even the sex fiend counselor wants to fuck you.
Your petty insults will make the development of this photograph all the more satisfying. Cam girls are all cheap digital nonsense. I've captured your succulent figure on medium format film. Every little shadow and highlight of your tantalizing midriff captured the way it was meant to be.
That's a lot of passion.
Sexually harass me? Could you not talk like a cartoon character while you do it?
Maybe you
I
should
do
put
what I
that
want
passion
with
somewhere
my
else.
words.
I'm
I'll
just
also
saying, you
do
know.
as I please with this photo.
No, come on, just throw the film out.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Every boy with a crush on you should pay top dollar for these prints.
Oh, a business.
Or maybe I could hang a giant poster of it out front,
See the
humiliating
appeal?
you the way you've humiliated me time after time.
What? Because I called you a future pedophile in chemistry last year? Kate, sorry, now throw it out.
You won't convince me otherwise.
Huh.
Oh, indeed.
Wait, was I at the wrong locker?
And that's all she took from that. I mean, you know, at least she has
So, I'm fucked.
a very stone-cold mind to work
Whoa,
with.
slow down. It's just a picture of you in your underwear, like no nipples or anything.
Now that you're asking, I'm suddenly worried one might have been halfway out or something. Does areola count as nipple?
Yeah, not really, no.
That's a good question.
Either
No,
way,
not really.
I've gotta stop this from being
Doesn't really count as a
exposed.
nip slip
This
then.
shit always manages to pop back up in the future.
What future? You say you're gonna kill yourself every other day.
Well, I want to go out as a troubled teen philosopher, not some slut in over her head.
Even in death, you're manipulative.
Sorry if I don't want my legacy to be freaks jacking off to pictures of me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to stop that from happening.
Self-esteem of a girl
You know,
who just
I'm
assumes
saying,
the whole
we're all
school
young.
would jerk off to her.
Do you think I could, like, persuade Jeffrey to just trash the negative?
Yeah, if you had cat ears and a tail, and we're basically a cartoon.
I mean, you could
yeah, he's
cosplay.
fucked up, I forgot.
That would work.
May as well focus on damage control. It's all you can do.
Just saying, you know.
I really hope there's a bomb threat tomorrow.
I mean, you are in America. The chances of your school getting shot up is actually quite high, comparatively speaking. You know.
Did he ask really slowly?
Okay, let's just get through the first day of the rest of my ruined life.
Nicole.
Perspective.
Here it comes.
Did you see what happened in the photography room?
Oh. Wait, what?
There's a big crowd up there. It's all in pieces. All these chemicals combined on the floor, too. It's basically mustard gas.
It's probably not mustard
goddamn.
gas.
What's going on?
Don't play dumb.
But I would like to point out that it's very easy to make mustard gas, mind you. Just with some random things you can get quite easily from the next best shop. So I'm, you know, just going to point out that while the chemicals used in the development of photography is usually not blending itself very well to creating mustard gas, but you can get still some nice chemical reactions. However, mustard gas is pretty easy to make. I'm just saying, you know, in case you were wondering, it's not a really high art.
Jeffrey's given me reason to believe you're the one who destroyed the school photo lab last night.
No. I was at home all night mulling over ways to kill myself.
In my office, now.
I still like the principal though. I'd fuck that bitch.
Just want to make it clear one more time that he has no
Nice black
evidence
hair.
of me
Ah,
doing
that
this.
business that goes well for him. I'll dig that.
Trying to stop him from developing his picture of you, albeit unflattering, is not a reason to destroy thousands in school property.
Did you completely glaze over the last 10 things I said? He took a picture in the girls' locker room.
And I assure you he'll be dealt with soon. But you'll need to learn how to deal with the consequences of revealing attire. Destruction of property is not one of them.
I was in the middle of changing?
You could have been fully nude. It's still unreasonable.
Wait, I didn't break anything. Fuck what I was wearing.
Out of the 10 students we questioned, no one else had anything close to resembling a motive.
Oh no, there's somebody.
Hey, Miss Lynn, sorry. Just got to school. I'm signing in late again.
In the middle of something here.
Oh, with the student? Nicole? Hey, I did the video. You better make good with that pool party plus one.
What video?
You don't remember? If I posted a viral video, you'd let me go with you?
What is this? Get out!
No, wait, it's only like a minute, see?
Yeah?
Yo, what's up? This is Kyler. Let's break this gay-ass photo lab.
Oh my god.
Fuck photography. It's for people who like animals.
Yeah, animals are cute.
Nicole, leave my office.
Taking
Kyler,
cute
could I
Photoshop
have a
animals
word?
seems like a good,
Yeah,
good
what's
thing.
up?
You're expelled.
Yeah, fair enough.
Did you see Kyler's video?
Not smart.
Oh, what? What's the deal with it?
Here, watch it on my phone.
Crazy, right? Right, Nicole?
Huh? Yeah. He did it. He really did it.
I mean, you kinda asked him to. Not he's only a teenager, what were you expecting would happen? Also, he doesn't really seem to be the smartest cookie. I'm just saying, you
The
know.
music of our year was pretty special when you think about it.
Yeah, Soldier Boy wasn't a one-hit wonder. Who knew?
I wonder which of them is gonna die first after high school.
Yeah, probably the guy.
I know we had our differences here and there, but sign my yearbook?
2 options. Ah, that was kinda mean. How surprising. No, but yes. I mean, this is actually a very good simulation of how I do imagine many of female things deep down. They're like, you know, I know I'm pretty good looking and I know I can get away with murder. And so long as I put on a little bit of a pouty face, there will be probably rows of guys coming to make sure the smile returns to my face. So I know there's a certain deeper philosophy here we could talk about. I don't know, but just you know.
No.
Just no.
What?
No.
See, I liked you. You were into anime. I can get behind that. But there's no reason to go that far.
Begin to describe how proud I am of each and every one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Representing your class with a speech.
Am I the only person who always thought that, you know, when the principal talks, and, you know, and he's like, I am really proud of you. Not really, no. They really fucking hate you deep down. They fucking hate the fact that they have to fucking suffer through you. And now that you're finally gone, they know, deep down, the next row of assholes is just waiting to come along and give you trouble. Being an adult surrounded by teenagers is one of the greatest horror scenarios I can actually imagine. And I really do mean that. Because, oh boy, are teenagers assholes. Angsty assholes on top of that. Holy shit. The only reason why I don't, you know, commit mass suicide, or make them a mass suicide themselves, is probably the simple reason that I remember being one myself. But oh boy, how many memories I'm probably going to take with me to the grave. I'm not going to share. And mind you, I have no problem sharing many things, but there are some things, oh boy. They are teenagers. Great. Oh, I mean, he did do pretty well in chemistry, if memory serves.
Thank you, Principal Lin and the rest of the faculty, declaring me the valedictorian for class of '09. Schoolwork was always important to me during my tenure here.
That's good.
Anyway, perhaps another among us could put it better. Nicole?
That's okay.
Nicole, say a few words.
First, I'd like to thank our female authority figure, Miss Lynn, along with her cleavage, for symbolizing how the men at this school have treated me here. Like a sex object.
Fair enough.
In my 2 years here, a good 20% of the staff has either asked me on a date or made some other form of sexual advance.
The school is great, isn't it?
Supervisors, and they told me to get my grades up.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I sent my daughter here.
What kind of school is this? I'm calling the news.
You're a cop. Stop calling the news. Go to the station. Make a report. Well, apparently, you are a cop.
Oh, oops. I was just dropping off my lost textbook check. Awkward.
I was on my way out, just packing.
They make you clear the whole room at the end of every year?
No. They make you clear the whole room out after you're fired.
Whoops.
Your apathy won't work on me, Nicole.
You're not mad?
No, actually. It's been a long time coming. Surprised it didn't happen sooner, to be honest.
Considering how this school is run, yeah.
So you knew ignoring it would come back to bite you.
When you fooled around with half your staff, they don't take you very seriously. I know I might seem old to you, but we're actually not too different.
Using our looks to fuck around with people?
That's right. Been doing it since I was your age.
As too
Though
many
you
women.
really one-upped me.
Hmm?
Never letting your emotions trick you into thinking you owed them anything. Rare for a girl your age.
Ah.
How long for you to figure that out?
I still haven't. In 39 years. 39 years old, and I didn't report teachers for asking students out. Because I didn't want to look stuck up.
Yeah, but you're still looking pretty good for 39, Jesus Christ.
Need to be loyal.
Man.
Ew, you fucked the counselor?
Among others.
And easy to get. I mean, good for one night stand. I'll take it.
Impulsive enough to fuck their boss, but also try to fuck kids. I thought you hosted the feminism club.
Politics are fashion.
They are.
We pick it
In
for
many
a sense of
cases.
belonging, not change.
Most of us, anyway.
Maybe one day, you'll start your own movement.
And then she just slides out of the room. Very dramatically. This girl is gonna be a cult leader at some point.
Miss Lynn said for months into my first fully legal summer. The manipulation was still fun. What got harder was the escape plan. Now that I was 18, I couldn't just resort to calling older men pedophiles for dating me. I slowed down a bit.
Yep.
Maybe I should start a movement that makes my attitude more common. But it'd be a ton of work to promote. And
It's how it usually is, isn't it?
The grand irony of being pretty. It destroys your dopamine levels. You don't want to do shit. Dudes just buy me drinks, give me things, everything. What incentive do I have to try? Is this why women make less? We don't feel like trying? Actually,
Yeah.
I want a stat on the women who quit their small businesses. What % of them are hot? Or what if their business does really well because they're hot? I guess my point is, if our culture is ran by looks, the stats should take looks into consideration. I promise, I'll have a political takeaway from my high school years. I just need the numbers. Watching your dad kill himself really fucks you up.
It does, yeah. In general terms speaking, watching people close to you killing themselves is going to have some rather damaging implications on your mind. If you're aware of that or not. Oh, a new message. What do I get this time? Yep. Well, I ran off after getting the diploma just a month go by. I slowly started to realize they didn't talk to me. Laugh at everything I said because they liked me. They did pass the time while they felt trapped in walls of boredom. It was the real world as I knew it. Not even missions, offices humored me without any extra curricular clubs on my transcript. No one would ever let me in one. I've been working at a gas station to pass the time. Someone who laughed at me in school pulled up with a fancy car, trying to avoid eye contact as much as they could. Yeah, that must be rather uncomfortable. I feel guilty. Or maybe just past the point of looking for comic relief. I guess 45 seconds at the pump isn't enough time for novelties like me. I was about to say, now, I have a distinct feeling, I mean, you know, this is kind of why I kind of made sure that I bound this to the payment. I was like, yes, if we managed to enter the game very early, and at this point we ended it in like half an hour, I'm not just going to go like, well, I'm done. Thanks for watching, I'll go now. No, we're going to play around with the other options, of course, a little bit. Otherwise, it would be rather unfair. As I said, you know, you are supposed to be getting something out of your payments after all. If you pay me to do something and I tell you to, I'll do it in a specific way. I at least want to make sure that my word is as good as it should be. Did I read that already? Yeah, I did. So we'll have to go back in and see what other nonsense we can get out of this. Probably not. Oh boy. I must admit though, the tone is rather crass. I do appreciate it for the most part, mind you. It does allow me to ramble quite a bit, doesn't it? I do wonder, you know, what their reaction was when they heard you were paid to not drink. Well, confusion was the main component of their reaction, like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, that is what happened. I'm basically getting $90 in order to not drink tonight. Apart from, you know, one zip at the stroke of midnight. And they were like, $90? Man, that could be a very nice bottle of whiskey, couldn't it? I was like, yeah. Do you see the appeal? And they were like, yeah. So, how long have you been, you know, have not been at a party without drinking? I was like, oh boy. Yes. Yeah. It's not really fun sitting around while, you know, everybody gets pissed drunk and gets ever more funny or feels ever more funny while you're sitting there and going like, could watch some anime, couldn't I? That's actually what I did at some point. Sitting there, you know, in the side bedroom and, you know, just watching some anime, the PC. I'm like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, look like I'm watching Vision of Escaflowne. Because I still had like 2 or 3 episodes left of the of this particular series, and well, it got some laughs. I was not expecting that. I was like, yeah, I wasn't either. Before we continue though in this madness, I will do a nice little thing here for myself. Because because I kind of want to see how many endings actually are in this game. Holy shit. That's like 15. You know what? I'm gonna put this here. And we're going to work our way through these endings bit by bit a little bit. Now the good thing is... Fuck you.
Hey, so for the senior
We
prank
can
this
skip
year,
some
what do you,
shit.
like, park their cars where we don't
Actually, is
usually
there
park
a...
them?
Yes.
No.
Yes, there is. I can go through this relatively easily.
You up for that?
Which ending sounds interesting to get through first, or should I just don't like they are ordered here? Doesn't really sound that interesting. Actually, is there an option to make a save game here? Yes, there is. So I can just make a save game here on the first choice, basically. Page 9. So I have that open, and we can just reload it and don't have to go through the whole introduction again. Now let's see here. What's that there? That doesn't tell me anything. That guide is shit. Ah, there it is. Hey, that's kind of cute, actually. Interesting. But I don't like the... I mean, we all know that basically all visuals are basically structured like a, you know, a bit of a root system. Like, you know, basically like a tree of your ancestors where you go from one to the other and then it splits up in different paths. It's like, yeah, I can see that. It seems that it has no real influence, so we're just going to skip ahead, shall we not? What did we do last time? Yeah, we went straight to class. Yeah. We're pretending to be good girl.
See? Well, the teacher said I'm Jeffrey. What's your name?
Maybe to dish. I'm just gonna check. Ah, yeah.
So where are you headed for class,
So that's where this particular guide starts. Okay, none of my choices beforehand have any influence on it. I'm just gonna put a nice little save game here, and then what do we need to do? We need to go to gym class, but we already did that. And we can just zip ahead. Whee! And we go there. Oh god. And then we're supposed to humor him. That's a really bad idea, isn't it? That's a really bad idea, isn't it? Man, I already feel bad about it. Oh, but sure. We're gonna lose our innocence then here.
I guess, yeah. So what's up?
Just wanted to chat with a pretty girl.
You really shouldn't.
Oh, I don't know. I just like looking at you.
Why do girls say they like older men? You're just as boring as younger men.
Mostly because older men have more money than younger men.
Yeah, and I'll prove it too. Hang out by the back entrance and I'll pick you up after school.
Man, that sounds like a bad idea. Man, it really sounds like a bad idea, doesn't it? Why does the guy tell me to go along with this? This must lead to a bad, doesn't it? Get sexually harassed by someone. Yes, you should absolutely get sexually harassed by someone your own age. That seems a lot more prudent, doesn't it? Ugh. Fine. A guide said we should. I don't want to though. I can only imagine that this ending is going to be fucking horrible.
You have money to spend on me, right? Like at least a couple hundred?
Oh,
Probably.
I got more than a couple hundred. like 370.
Shit, I'm
Jesus.
just a kid. That's a lot for me. Let's do it.
That's really
Sounds
not
like
much.
A date, sexy. Can I call you sexy?
I mean, the news would call me a victim, but what do they know, right? Anyway, I'll see you tonight, man.
Nicole, could you call me Coach?
See you tonight, coach.
The fact that she has absolutely no moral compass does rather amuse me. I mean, to be fair, most
How's your drink so far?
most protagonists in any visual novel are basically relatively blunt because, well, they're kind of meant to be, well, in many cases self-inserts, of course. But you also have no moral compass because you're the one who gives the moral compass, which, depending on which game you play, can turn someone who starts out rather nicely into a rather horrible monster. I should know, I've done this. Because sometimes I do find myself rather intrigued by the idea of getting, the bad ends. Sometimes you hunt for them, even. Oh boy. Some of them are really fucked up. I've seen some shit, man. I don't think this is going to be that much better, will it now?
My non-alcoholic Sprite is just wonderful.
Yay!
This date kind of sucks so far. Could you get me high or something?
Would be a good start.
Want a sip of my screwdriver?
Sure, thanks. Can I have some more?
Probably should.
Sure, how many?
How many sips would equal 4 glasses?
I can't have you stumbling out of here wasted. People would start suspecting something.
I'm 1/3 your age. That ship sailed, coach.
I know, it's such a rush. You feeling it too?
Probably not.
Sure. So can I have money?
Not so fast, sexy. I was thinking you could come back to my place to collect.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. Why does this guy say we should go there? I have a distinct feeling that is not a good idea. I have a very distinct feeling that is a really, 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 really bad idea. As in, this is going to end up with us on the news, isn't it? Well, when we're in for a shit show, then we're gonna go full in on the shit show, I suppose.
Good girl. Just so you know, you're gonna have to earn it.
Do whatever you want. The money outweighs the trauma.
Come on, sexy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she is...
After you,
She understands that prostitution is... There's a reason why prostitution is one of the oldest professions we have. She understands that. She's like, well, money is
I came
good.
to this new school with the full intention of fucking around.
But you did.
Life was hopeless, so sleeping with my gym teacher was just a drop in the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You could say the major mistake was going home with a stranger, but honestly, most strangers are fine as long as they're not into necrophilia.
Well, or,
The second I stepped in, he locked the door behind us, grabbing my neck and squeezing really fucking tight.
Oh, come on.
The last thing I remember was the rush in his eyes while the life slipped from mine. I didn't know her that well, but tell Jekka she's cool for me. As for my family, they can fuck off and burn in hell with
You
me.
would assume that normally he would at least, first try to fuck you before he kills you. Actually, what's the point? He's already got you in bed. There's not really much use of killing you, isn't there? Seems a bit like a strange ending, to be fair. I mean, come on, what's the point? If you got your pedophile's, dream already fulfilled, you got a fucking minor, you got her to come home. Why kill her? I mean, at least fuck her first and then kill her. Seems a bit strange. I assumed this would not be a nice ending. I was right in assuming so.